Hello everybody, I'm Cole Rush of ColeTries.com, and I'm here with Dean Pierce, longtime friend. Dean, how you doing today?
Hey, I'm great.
Why don't you tell everybody a little bit about yourself?
Known Cole since 7th grade.
Yep.
So basically nom. We've had some really great times, been through a lot of things together. But just finished up working on the Hillary campaign. That's kind of my claim to fame. And now temping, doing some compensation work, enjoying it. We'll soon be moving to New York, actually.
That's great. Hashtag I'm still with her.
Cheers.
All right. Cheers. So Dean, we've been friends for a very long time.
Yes.
So I think that calculates to about 12 years. How long since you've known me have I liked Harry Potter?
Oh God. Since the beginning. It's always been a very big part of Cole's life. We would always talk about other things. The Rat Pack was a common interest, just music in general. But Harry Potter was never one of those things that I was interested in, and Cole always loved it.
And did I not always tell you to read it and watch the movies?
Always told me to.
Okay, who ended up actually convincing you to read them?
My wonderful girlfriend, Heather, she basically said, if you're going to date me, then you have to read Harry Potter.
So I did absolutely nothing to influence this decision.
Okay, so I feel bad saying it that way, but you did quite a bit, actually. You know, being a good friend and saying you should read it, eventually got me around. But Heather, thank you.
Okay, so very recently you finished up all of the books.
Yes. Still haven't watched all the movies.
Okay.
I'm waiting because Heather and I watched them together, and we are going to watch them in 2 weeks.
How does Dean look on camera?
You guys look great.
We're big sex.
Slay.
All right, Dean, we're going to start off with a few of just your favorites from the series, and then we're going to do a ranking challenge of all the books.
Sure.
So tell me first, who is your favorite character and why?
I have two favorite characters, and the reason I say that is because Sirius was my favorite character, but obviously, rest in peace. Then it became...
Spoilers!
If you haven't watched it, I'm sorry. I'm going to spoil a lot of things during this. I was also a big Lupin fan. I just really thought that he had a lot of personality. And I really liked how he kind of just stepped up there at the end. Even though Harry basically said, no, you need to be with your kid, he was passionate about the cause. So.
Okay, and what do you have against Fred and George then?
Fred and George, great characters. Really tied the Weasley family together, made me laugh, but I don't know, there was something really inspiring to me about Sirius and Lupin.
Okay, good. Well, my personal favorite is Sirius, alongside Fred and George. I think they're my three favorites. Okay, what is your favorite magical artifact / item in the Harry Potter series?
Oh gosh, let me think about that.
We're letting him think about that.
Let's see. I would really have to think. Favorite artifact. I would say that. Well, not really an artifact, but does the Phoenix count? Dumbledore's Phoenix?
Sure.
That's not really an artifact.
What's that Phoenix's name?
Oh shoot! I can't remember.
This Phoenix gave Harry the tailfire for its wand.
Yeah.
It gave Harry life.
Yes, it did. It saved Harry.
It did save Harry. You're right.
So it gave him life.
Fox. Fox is the name of the Phoenix.
Yes. Okay. I'm sorry. This is quite.
Yeah, he totally read them all, Heather.
I did. I promise.
Okay. Well, mine is the Snitch, personally. And I like how it affects the end of the series.
Okay. All right.
All right. We're gonna move on now. And Dean and I are going to do a ranking challenge. So how this is going to work, Dean, is I'm going to bring all the books in front of us here.
Okay.
So you're going to have the stack of books. And I'm going to write on this whiteboard here, which is my favorite, number one. And then you're going to try to pull from that stack and guess which one is my favorite.
Okay.
And then we're going to go all the way through 7 and rank all the books in order. And then you're going to do the same thing. And I'm going to try to guess your order.
Perfect.
Sound good? Alright, so now we're going to do a Harry Potter books ranking challenge. I'm going to write my favorite book in the series down on this whiteboard, and Dean's going to pick it out. We're going to see if he was right, and then move on to my second favorite, so on and so forth until we go through all the books. Are you ready, Dean, for me to write my first one down?
I'm ready to roll.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and write my favorite.
Not gonna look.
I'm using abbreviations. Alright, Dean. Try to guess my favorite Harry Potter book. Which one did you pick?
I picked the Order of the Phoenix.
Alright. My favorite is the Half-Blood Prince.
Oh, that's close.
Close in number.
In
right?
number.
Maybe
not in ranking.
Not in narrative
Yes,
or
okay.
general disposition.
Alright, number 2.
Alright, we're gonna go with number 2 here. Okay. What did you pick, Dean?
I picked the Goblet of Fire.
Wrong again. I picked Prisoner of Azkaban as my second favorite Harry Potter book.
This is going really well for me.
I think Dean's just using his own rankings.
Actually, I'm not.
Okay. Alright, I have picked my third favorite. Wait. I've picked it, I'm just not writing it very well. Alright, what's my third favorite Harry Potter book?
Going with it again.
Goblet of Fire. I picked Deathly.
Ah, garbage! Alright.
Alright, let me think about my fourth favorite here. Alrighty, I have my fourth favorite Harry Potter book written down.
Going with the real wild card here.
And what did you pick?
I picked the Chamber of Secrets.
Well, Dean, you should have gone with 3 in a row because I picked Goblet of
Oh,
Fire.
man! Alright, well, let's hope for one.
Alright,
right?
we've got 3 more books left. Alrighty, I've picked my 5th favorite.
Alright, going with it again. Chamber of Secrets.
Ding, ding, ding! Dean got it right.
Yeah.
My 5th favorite is Chamber of Secrets. Alrighty.
Okay.
My 6th favorite.
Gonna go with our good old friend, the Sorcerer's Stone.
And he got it! Sorcerer's Stone is number 6.
So this is looking super embarrassing as I picked Cole's favorite as the Order of Phoenix. So obviously it's his last favorite book.
My least
Makes
favorite
sense as to why.
is the angsty teen novel, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Okay, alright, fine.
Alright, Dean, so I think
And
you got...
Sirius dies at the end of the Order of the Phoenix.
Yes, he does.
So that would make sense. See, I did read them, Heather. Alright. I'm just gonna do numbers, is that okay?
No, just do the abbreviations.
Alright.
Do you. Okay.
Like I said, today's brought to you by Shinerbach.
It's actually not. Not to be. Alright, Dean. Now it's my turn to guess your rankings. Go ahead and write your first favorite Harry Potter book down.
Okay.
Alright, so if I know Dean, I just know he likes something strong and final. So I'm gonna guess Deathly Hallows as his favorite.
Wrongo! Number 3.
Prisoner of Azkaban. Damn.
The reason is, and it's a very specific reason, this is actually Heather's least favorite one, but I love the moment where Harry finally shows his Patronus at the end of Prisoner of Azkaban. To me, that is a defining moment in the series, and I think it is so cool.
Which is why it's my second favorite.
That's why it's my favorite. So.
There we go, good choice.
But yeah, you know what? I can understand why.
Alright, so we know number 3 is out here. I'm going to set that aside and bring in my trusty Harry Potter pillow.
Alright. Okay.
Okay, your second favorite. I'm sticking with it. Deathly Hallows.
Nope.
Half-Blood Prince, damn!
Great book.
Why do you like Half-Blood Prince, Dean?
I liked Half-Blood Prince because it really started to be the end of Harry Potter. Like the relationships started to form. You really got a good understanding.
Only took her 6 books to form some relationships.
I know, but like you got some of those thrown in there, you know, like some random relationships that aren't necessarily as vital, and that it's a key part of the series that leads to the end. So I really liked it.
See, why I think it's the beginning of the end is because the Horcruxes come into play.
Yes.
That's all I have to say about that. Next book, your third favorite?
Okay, my third favorite. This is actually a tough choice because I have two that are like very close. All right, go ahead.
All right, sticking with Deathly Hallows once again.
Ding, 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 ding,
Yes!
ding. It's a great book. I mean,
I submit that anybody who doesn't have Deathly Hallows in their top 3 is lying to themselves.
it's true. It's a great book. And the ending is just wonderful. You know, J.K. Rowling.
Rolling.
Rowling. Okay, how do you pronounce it?
Rolling.
Rowling? I've always said Rowling.
Well, you've always been wrong.
I'm just wrong. Does an excellent job of tying together a narrative over the course of 7 novels. All right. Next, let's see here. Okay. All right.
All right, he loved this one before, so I'm gonna go with Order of the Phoenix.
No.
Chamber of Secrets, what?
Yes, yeah.
Why?
Because I just thought that was a really good one with the whole... That was Tom Riddle and the diary, and I just thought that when he overtook Jenny, I thought that was interesting, and how Jenny became such a vital character later in the story. I legitimately just thought that was a great book, and what led me to like really get into the series.
Okay, so I'm gonna point something out here. 3 of your top 4 do not involve a direct one-on-one battle with Voldemort. In book 3, it's the Shrieking Shack ordeal and the Time Turner ordeal.
Right.
In book 6, it's just some Death Eaters. And in book 2, it's some, you know, memorial incarnation of Voldemort, and not Voldemort as we love and know, the greatest villain of all time. Do you have something against him? Or do you...
Well, I'm not a fan, obviously. He sucks. And I will definitely go into why I didn't pick any of the other ones when it's their time.
Okay. Okay, so let's go with, what is this now, your 4th favorite?
Right.
No, 5th favorite.
Okay. Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go just with a random pick here and go with Goblet of Fire.
No. Order of the
Order
Phoenix.
of the Phoenix. Why?
Once again, I don't know, I just kind of like that book. The fact that Sirius was a little bit more of a character, they started to really get together and start to build. The prophecy was a huge part of that book. I really thought that was kind of fascinating, and how they had that in the movie. One of the movies I have seen. I haven't seen the 2 Deathly Hallows films, that's it. But I really liked that movie too, and thought it was just, I don't know, pretty good.
I will agree, I think the 5th movie is quite good.
When they're searching for the prophecy, I thought that was pretty cool. So.
Alright, what is your second to last favorite?
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to base this pick off current events, because Book 4 deals with a tyrant's rise to power, and Book 1 does not do that. And I don't think Dean is quite pumped about tyrant's rise to power, meaning Voldemort. I'm gonna go with Sorcerer's Stone.
No. Goblet of Fire. And the reason I'm not putting that towards the top of my list, I know that's most people's favorite. And
Which I don't understand.
It's a good book. Don't get me wrong. They're all great, okay? But the point is, the reason I don't like it that much, I'm not that fond of the Triwizard games. I just think
I want Quidditch, damn it.
Personally, like, what I think is that some of these characters that just roll in from other schools, some people think that's super cool. Good for you. But for me, you know, I'm here to read about Harry and Hermione, Ron, Lupin, Sirius, not about, you know, some of the other schools.
Who, it is worth noting, did absolutely nothing in the last book.
Yeah, see? Okay. So
what purpose did they serve?
Obviously, you know my...
So you have a boat that goes underwater. It's called a submarine.
So the reason isn't because of, you know, direct battles with Voldemort. The reason that they are the way that they are is because, in terms of Order of the Phoenix, Sirius dies. Pretty sad about it. Movie was good, book not so good, in my opinion. Goblet of Fire, didn't necessarily like the Triwizard games. And Sorcerer's Stone...
Your least favorite.
My least favorite is because I read Sorcerer's Stone, or tried to read it, 3 or 4 times years ago. And it never got me into the series. But that's because I think it was about the first 100 pages that weren't really that interesting to me. And I understand that now that I'm older and have talked to people and read more books, because you really got to develop it. I also really do not like Harry's family, and the whole first 100 pages, family, is really a lot about them. So, not that keen on it, and I'm going to say Sorcerer's Stone.
Kind of like in Lord of the Rings, how they don't leave the Shire for the first 200 pages.
Exactly.
Okay, well, I like Sorcerer's Stone. I've read this one, I think, like 7 times, and I've read them all in decreasing order, so I have to keep going. But I respect your ranking. Any ranking that has 3, 6, and 7 in the top 3 is good by me.
Prisoner of Azkaban, that whole moment of Harry's Patronus is just literally what did it for me. When I read that, I was like, that is so cool. And this is why I'm going to really like this series.
And what would your Patronus be?
God, I'm a fat guy, so I don't know. Whale? No. My favorite animal is a sea otter, so...
Okay, so you're Hermione.